tell you something. Life is so different when you have a kid. Like, it's different. When I was taking care of my sister's kids or helping with my sister's kids, I guess they were all at ages where it was like, I could put them down and make dinner real quick, or I could do this real quick because they're, I don't know, on their tablets or coloring or whatever it is. With Denver, I don't know if he's going through a growth spurt or what, but this little boy, oh my gosh, he's gotten to the point of where he likes to sit in his bouncer, but I think I need new batteries because it's not like vibrating hard enough, I guess, for him to like soothe him. So if he's not in that, he wants to be on me. Now here's the problem. I'm cooking. It's hard to have a baby in front of you while you're cooking. So it's taken me, this meal should only take about a half an hour. It's taken me almost an hour. It's taken about 52 minutes to make this. I only have one more thing. I just have to open the can of corn. Tonight I am making cowboy pasta. Oh, this carrot's no good. I don't know if you guys know what cowboy pasta is. I've made it before. I just don't know if I shared it on my channel. So pretty much it's like a how you call it? Like a pasta salad, but with a creamy base. So you take, I have vegan mayonnaise, barbecue sauce, Dijon mustard. You mix all those together. You do more mayonnaise than anything. And then you do, okay, so it's a cup of mayonnaise, a 1/4 cup of barbecue sauce, and then 2 tablespoons of mustard. And you just mix those together. And then you can take, I made tofu. You can take like crumbles if you wanted and warm those up. And then just the other things that go in it. I added carrots to mine. It doesn't call for carrots. It actually calls for scallions. I was going to do onions, but I'm not sure because I don't have scallions. And I want it to be too oniony. So I have bell pepper, tomato, some carrots. I'm going to open another can of corn to put in there. It's going to be the pasta. I made shells. They're in the pot still. I made shells and then some cheese. I only have the diet cheese that would go on sandwiches, so it's in like the slices, like deli slices. So I might just cut those up to make them like strings because that's all I could think of. I normally get the block of vegan cheese, but the grocery stores around where we live now don't have it. So whenever I find whatever I could find for the diet cheeses, I just grab it. And what my store just had locally was the deli slices. So I'll do with what I have. Normally we just take the block and grate it, and it's so good. It's so good. So pretty much you just mix all those things together, and that is your meal. Shane and I tried this out about a year ago. No, maybe, was it after, was I pregnant then? I don't think I was pregnant because this is too flavorful. I don't remember. It was a while ago we tried it. I've had it bookmarked on my Pinterest. If you guys are vegans or are interested in vegan meals, I have a lot of things on my Pinterest. A lot of meals, maybe vegetarian. I could just change 1 or 2 things out. If you guys are new to my channel and don't know, I am vegan. I have been vegan for 4 years. Before that I was vegetarian for 10. I haven't had red meat like beef or pork since I was 9. And that was really my mom's doing. And I remember going, I think I told this story, I remember going to Jamaica because we were there for a wedding. Wow, I was 9. And I remember saying, oh, look at the pig, and they're like, oh, look at your dinner, and I was like, what? I didn't make the connection to where my food came from at that age until then, and then it was their dinner that night, and I didn't have any. So pretty much after that, my family, we just stopped eating red meat, and then it was chicken and turkey and fish and stuff. And just over the years as I grew up, I was never big on meat. I was never a huge meat eater. So it pretty much made an easy transition for me. I turned vegetarian when I was 17. We just freshly moved down to Florida when I was in school for college, and that's when I gave up eating meat. I kept eating fish, like salmon here and there, and then I would still have, I stopped drinking milk as well. I changed over, I never liked milk either. I changed over to almond milk. My mom put me onto that, and it's just stuck ever since. And then 4 years ago when my mom was diagnosed with stomach cancer, which is crazy because my mom was a vegetarian, very clean diet. They couldn't figure out where it actually stemmed from, but she was diagnosed with stomach cancer. That's when I turned vegetarian. My mom actually passed away not from stomach cancer, but from respiratory failure. The doctors just were looking on at her and just didn't want to help. And they said, well, at this point, if we intervene, we're going to end up cracking her ribs. And it was just terrible. If you guys are new to my channel, I do have a video that's dedicated to that whole situation in my life. My mom actually coming up, oh wow, in a couple days, she would have been passed for 4 years. One of the worst days of my life. But yeah, so just a little background story if you guys are new. I'm sorry if it's repetitive to my old followers, but you know, some people just don't know, and that's a lot of the reasoning why I went vegan. I'm sorry. And when you step into the vegan world, I can claim that I'm vegan. I would say if you still buy leathers and stuff, just say plant-based. I'm vegan, I won't buy leathers. Try my best to do research before I purchase things. I haven't really purchased new shoes or new handbags at all. Anything I do buy is vegan leather. So that's my spiel. And yes, I will be raising Denver vegan. When he gets of age to make his own decisions in life, that is when he is able to say if he wants to eat meat or not. But I will raise him knowing where it comes from and all that good stuff. And yes, you can raise a healthy child on a vegan diet. It is done all over the world. And I plan on doing that as well. I believe I eat pretty balanced. I do eat a lot of, I am very plant-based. So, and then every once in a while I'll have tofu, but I've tried to cut soy out of my diet pretty much. Not pretty much. I've cut it out a lot. So, yeah. So that's what we're having for dinner. And yes, my dog is vegan as well, so we get him vegan dog food. I'm kind of thinking about wanting to switch him to a raw diet, like, not raw, like a plant-based diet as well. So he's eating like fresh veggies and stuff, but I have to do the research on it. I'm not exactly sure how that's done, and I don't want to like make him sick or anything. So that's what I'm dealing with now. Right now I'm brewing some jasmine green tea. I found out that the place that I really like to go has jasmine oolong green tea. So I'm not sure if there's a difference. The jasmine in this isn't as powerful, so I'm assuming the oolong is more powerful. Look at my beautiful boy. I don't know what he's looking at, but the lighting is dark on my eyes because we have pop lighting in the ceiling. But anywho, I just wanted to fill you guys in. This will definitely be a vlog. I've decided on my channel I'm going to do my best to do the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Hopefully that will help you guys to tune in more and subscribe. I really would love to grow this channel and just bring awareness to cruelty-free. In the cruelty-free world, I typed it in the other day and I don't see many girls that look like me that's doing cruelty-free or vegan. So if you guys are interested in that, let a friend know. If a friend is interested in it, let them know. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let them know. When I type in cruelty-free beauty, a bunch of white girls pop up, and sometimes people don't follow because of that. And I follow everybody on my channel. I got a bunch of everything. If you look in my feed, I watch everyone. So yeah, just spread the word. I've been cruelty free, I want to say, for about 4 years. I started to transition my channel when I decided to turn vegan. To me it just made sense. Now, I would like to go all the way vegan with my makeup, but it's a little harder when you're this complexion, you know. So the only company that I know so far that it's fully vegan that goes down to my color range is Kat Von D. If anybody has any other one, let me know. Like Pacifica Beauty is vegan, but they don't have my foundation color or concealer color. Yeah, so let me know. But anywho, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna put everything together. I think I'm gonna put Denny in his seat, because I'm gonna be dealing with some hot stuff in a second. And yeah, so I think I'm just gonna put this in a vlog. I have some clips from earlier in the day. If you guys like the vlogs, I'm gonna keep them rolling in. Since I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, hopefully I can get one vlog up. Yeah, he's talking to you guys. Hopefully I can get one vlog up within those 3 days. Maybe I'll have bonus videos. I was actually thinking you guys were gonna say Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays, because Sundays I notice people like to watch vlogs. Yeah. Oh. Alright, Mama's gonna log off real quick, but just tell her friends tune in. Make sure Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I'm gonna do my best, guys. If you have any requests for videos, let me know down below. And welcome to my world. Welcome to new mommy life, huh? Yeah. I'm gonna change his diaper and then do wash my hands and all that stuff. So I'll be back.
Denver. Were you talking to your daddy? You said, party's here. He does not like that. Hi, Sting. So you're dancing, yeah? You're dancing, you were? You were? And then you said, party's here.
Maybe it's the tone. Shayna, real tear fell.
I'm saying so. Hold on. Okay, maybe hold on 1 second. Let me see. Denver. Look at me. Were you dancing? Yeah? Was that fun? Denver. Shh. And then you you're dancing, and then you said, "Party's here." It's not my tone. Sherelle.
He doesn't like it at all, Shayna. Not at all.
Why? Why? Then you said, "Party's here."
What?
Sherelle, I wasn't exaggerating.
What?
What is that about? What is that about? What is that about?
But Shayna, real tears.
No, actual tears. Yeah.
He just experienced about 10 emotions
He did.
in the last minute and 18 seconds.
Yeah. Sherelle, how does it make any sense? You love your mama?
Hey guys, I was just about to lay down, but I remembered I have to wash Denny's bottles, so I'm gonna wash a couple and I'll probably just finish them tomorrow. David's actually out of town for one of his best friend's weddings, and I just decided to stay back. It's a lot to travel with an infant, and it was gonna pretty much be a turnaround trip, so I was like, it's alright, you just go, you represent the family and all that stuff. But anywho, I was talking about this the other day. I think I just want to edit it down to a smaller bit. But I don't know if you guys are on Instagram. I don't know if you guys are on Facebook. But I've just been so consumed lately by this case of the young boy that got killed in the Bronx. If you guys don't know, I'm from New York, and I actually was born and raised in the Bronx for a couple years. My family moved out after a couple years of living there. But when people ask me, that's what I say. That's home to me. I even lived there as an adult when I was working at BET. It was such an easy commute to work, so that's really why my sister and I lived there. And we called that home for a while, you know? So it was so heart-wrenching to hear such violence where we used to live, you know? I understand violence happens all over the world, and it happens every day, and sometimes it's just people are used to it. People are getting so desensitized by death. It's crazy. But this one really touched home because I saw myself in that. I saw my husband in that. I saw friends. You know, how many times have you guys gotten up to go to the store in the middle of the night, or, you know, a friend calls you because they need something real quick? That could have been anybody when you think about it, you know? And it's just so tragic. It's so tragic that it happened to such a young kid. And it's tragic, number one, that it happened at all. Okay, and then to a young innocent kid for a mistaken identity. I'm so bothered since I heard the news on the 21st, because it happened late on the 20th. I have been so bothered. Like, when I say I couldn't sleep that night, I woke up thinking about him, I went to sleep thinking about him. It's just, I see the mom on the news, and I know the stages of grief, and I know as of right now, she's probably in disbelief, because I would be. I'm just cleaning his bottles. If you guys don't know, I use the Baby Organics foaming dish and bottle soap. It works pretty well. I like that it's foaming, though. But yeah, I've just been so bothered, you know, and I don't know. I was saying the other day, and I was talking to my sister, I said, it's just so sad that we live in a day and age where you have to pre-think how you're going to raise your kids to make sure they're going to hit a certain age. You have to pre-think how you're going to live your life so that your kids don't fall into certain things. And I feel like that mom did a really great job. Like, he was on his way to being an NYPD officer. He was in like the Young Cadets program or something like that. And he was just such a promising youth. And for his life to be taken away at the hands of something so malicious, something so uncalled for, is just so sad. And it literally has consumed me. Like, I was in bed, Denver was taking a nap, and I was just laying in bed with him, and I got on my tablet, and I'm looking at the guys being, is it called extradited? Extradited, right? Because they picked up some of the guys in Jersey, and the crime happened in New York, so they have to be extradited from where they got picked up to the state and city of the crime. I believe that's how it works. So I'm just sitting there, and then these guys are hanging their heads down low, and I'm like, if I was a judge, I would probably like slam my hands down and be like, no, when I'm talking to you, when you're addressing the court, you lift your head up high, because you are surely bobbing and weaving in the video. Like, it's just so sad. Like, I could literally cry thinking about it right now. But I don't know, hopefully, I don't know, I just feel like we have to do better, you know. We have to do better. We have to do better. Especially now that I got a young man that I have to raise in this world. We have to do better, you know? And it's just, it's so sad. It's so unfortunate that any of that ever happened. So, and I know how it feels firsthand to lose people with violence, gun violence. You know, his was knife violence, but violence is violence at the end of the day, and it's just so sad. So hopefully if anybody's watching this that was directly affected, I am so sorry for your loss. Anybody that has dealt with gun violence or losing somebody to a violent act, I am so sorry for your loss. I'm just so bothered by it, and I just have to say a prayer that all these men are brought to justice, because it's just so sad. I hugged Denny a little bit tighter, you know? Love on him a little bit longer. So, yeah. I was just on my way to bed, and I was like, well, let me talk to the camera real quick. I haven't spoken out about it, and I'm a normal person like everybody else, you know? So I just wanted to speak out about it and give my bit of 2 cents, and hopefully the men that did this are brought to justice. And yeah, that's it. I'm literally like, my whole life is taken over by this case. I feel like everything I do, I'm like, oh, I have to check. It's been a couple hours, maybe something new has come up, but I need to just remember, I need to be present in my own life, and you know, but I pray for them. I do. So if you guys are watching this and have seen the footage, unfortunately it's something that you won't ever be able to erase out of your mind, but just say a prayer for that family. If you write on a page or something, just send your well wishes, because I know they need it right now. It's very tough to lose somebody, especially so young, so uncalled for. But just gotta wash these few bit of bottles, and yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys in the next clip.